We're going to see what's behind this cover. Now let's do it. We want to know what's in here, so we can see what these finger bits do. Yeah, see, we know that this spins. We want to see what's in here, but I do want to put this cover back, so no gunk gets up in the flywheel. We don't want a gunky flywheel. It would be atrocious. Okay. Got a little hidey hole here. Dang it. Idiot. We want to put these back where we found them. In the hidey holes. Oh, yes. It has gone into its proper location. It's beautiful here. Okay. Hello there. I can see that you have stopped. So, let me tell you what we're doing. We're taking this cover off, because we want to see what's inside and make a mess. That's literally the whole point of this, is to just make a big freaking oily, rusty mess on my table. Ow. Yeah, that actually really hurt. We need more leverage. Yo! What's up, the child muncher? Still not sure what that means. Like do you eat children? You're not a cannibal, are you? All right, let's do this. Take it apart. Got it all loose. Now, let's lay down a rag, because this is about to get nasty. I don't know how nasty though. I think I drained most of the oil out, but there's always some residual. All right. Here we go. This is what I need to do. Age is like fine wine. You're exactly right. That's what I need to do. I just need to take stuff apart for YouTube. Put it on eBay or something. That way you guys can have a piece of the project. How cool would that be? If this was my motor, I probably would do that. Like you could bid on this bolt, and it would only be worth something to you. You would be like, That's Steve-O's bolt that he sold to me on eBay. I think this would be a pretty cool eBay thing. I'm going to see if the owner of the motor will let me have this, because it's completely useless. I just like the way it smells. Alright, that's the last bolt. We are about to make a freaking mess. Yeah, well, that didn't work. Wow, that Bubba is on there. What shall we do? Oh, did you hear the change in sound? That means the case has moved. Beautiful, glorious, glorious, this case has moved. Oh my goodness. I don't really understand it either. I'm just tearing stuff apart. I mean, I kind of do. I'm fairly familiar with these old motors. But I'm just having fun. Like, this motor doesn't actually have to run. It's going to go on a guy's shelf. That's all that matters, is that it looks old. It's a retired motor. My man Corey, he's like, I don't care if this motor runs. It does. He's got me a really cool one coming for y'all. Cannot wait for you to see it either. I've literally never seen one in person, but it's a Morrison, a Fairbanks Morris. All I've ever seen was Tecumseh and Briggs and Stratton. So to have something different is pretty cool. Man, you totally should share the stream with your mates. Golly. And whoever else is watching should share the stream. Man, I need more people on here. I've been kind of upset with YouTube, to be honest. I've been working at this thing, and either I'm not as entertaining as I think I am, or YouTube hates me. This is the part where you got to be really careful. A lot of people just bind stuff up and they just beat and hammer and break. You really need to be careful with things like this. Hear that? Probably not, but it just moved. And it's moving with the crankshaft. Why is it doing that? Jeez. What the fluff? I think it's stuck on the crankshaft. There go, that spark plug biting me again. Y'all almost said a dirty word. If there's any kids on here, I'd have to say, sorry, y'all. I did good. Alright, so I'm going to try, let's pry this up, stick a wrench in it, and then pry on the other side. Okay, we're trying to get it off. You can't say naughty words either. I'm going to tell you, it's an observation I made. Really, really intelligent people don't swear. And it's not that they're better than everybody else, but they have such a vocabulary that they don't have to. And I've always had this belief, I could be wrong, but I've always had this belief that intelligence is something that you can earn. It's not something that... What is holding this thing on? I mean, it is held on good. It's something you can earn. Yeah, that sucker's on there good. All right. Let us try tapping the crankshaft. Because the crankshaft's moving with this, it should be slipping out of that bearing. Yeah, you really can't. You can't be born smart. I mean, you can be born with an intelligent potential of intelligence. But it's up to you what you do with it. I think we're making a little leeway. Yeah, this was supposed to straight up just come off. Really think the crankshaft's got it. Yeah. Is he some sort of savant? Let me grab a hammer. I always had a theory about that too. There's quite a bit of our intelligence that's dedicated to understanding social situations. And I've observed that people who are this don't make no sense. Oh, I remember these have a Got to take the flywheel off. Got some sort of keeper in them. Have fun with that. Nothing like drunk parrots. Well, look, you take it easy, and man, it was good seeing you. Hmm. Yeah, this was homemade. Look at that. Wow. All right, well, I'm gonna put these screws back. I don't really want to tear into this motor anymore. I'll put these back. This is a running engine. Let's leave it alone. There's something about Tecumseh's. You've got to, there was a really funny way how to get that crankshaft out. I can't remember. So we'll just put these screws back and go grab another engine. A more interesting one. It's got quite a few. Alrighty then. Let's tighten these up. Okay. We're going to be right back. Just a second with another motor. So we might actually make run. Okay. Okay, what we have here is a Honda, you can't really see it, GX270. That works, but locked up solid. So, totally fine though. If we can get it freed up, this is going to be a go-kart motor. So first stage is to get off all the stuff that sucks. Like this gas tank, this stupid muffler, this stupid carburetor. We don't need any of this. And nobody cares. It smells like dirty old gas. Yep, take all this sucky stuff off and see what we come up with. La-da-dum. Removing the sucky things. It's got stinky water in it. Okay. That's not a good sign. You don't want to pull your intake off and it drip. That's not okay. Wow, this is a very unhappy carburetor. Wow. Wow. It is full of barf and diarrhea. It is full of death. How do we get this off? Yeah. This motor is not a happy motor. All right. So since the carburetor won't slide off, I think the best course of action is just to pull these studs. And then beat it off with a hammer. Oh my goodness. Okay. We got to get this little nasty off. And stick its little hose in a jar. Okay, we have no gas in the gas can. Good deal. Now let's take a look inside of this. We're going to move Big Chunky here out of the way. That's what we're going to call that motor, Big Chunky. Because she's big and chunky. Okay. Right, now we got this. If you've seen my yesterday's episode, you will already know what you're looking at here. But if you haven't, if you didn't see yesterday's episode, I'm going to pull this bar off because it's getting on my nerves. Come on. We'll do that later. So, if you've seen yesterday's episode, you know what this is. You know how it works, because I explained it to you. Honda carburetors and Honda clone carburetors work a little bit different than the Tecumsehs. This has a fuel shutoff valve, which is pretty cool. You can shut this off to keep trash out of the float bowl. But it really works the same way. The choke here has little snap positions, open, half choke. It's either open or it's closed. And no, that just fell off. Let's look at its guts. Let's look at its internals. Stare into the bowels of its intimate places. If it has any guts in it, any juice in it. Oh! Nothing but dry powder. Why, hello again. Oh, freaking left. Nothing but dry powder on the inside. It's not a bad thing, though. See, that is so smart. Look at that. Look at this right here. Keeps that little float in place. That little float valve. It's relatively clean. It's clean and powdery. Clean it a little bit. Okay. That's a lot better. See if that jet will come out. Need a thinner screwdriver. We need a jet driver. A jet driver. Yeah, that boat is clogged. Clogged. This carburetor's not in bad shape. It's a Klein. And not a wannabe Klein, it's the real deal. It's kind of clever. That's the fuel filter. Yeah, this thing just needs a good cleaning. It'll work like a champ. Figure out how to get this out. Trying to figure out how this works. Okay, I see. This is in there, it goes through the filter first. This is clean. This tube right here is all that needs to be cleaned out. This jet. A lot of times all you need to clean these things is just like a guitar string or something. That's what I've used for years. Oh, we got a clean jet. This little guy here is what meters the fuel. Yeah, this is great. This works. Okay. Let's button this bottom back up. There's no reason why this carburetor wouldn't run. Wish I had yeah, this would work great. Wish I had an ultrasonic cleaner. man, this thing would run like a top. And with these, there's really only one jet to clean. Because the way they work, they're really designed to run at 1 RPM range. Nothing more, nothing less. And so for what they're for, they do a great job. They're simple, they're easy to maintain, easy to keep clean. I mean, most of the time, if you have a small engine, this is where your problems will be. That's why after every season, whatever you need the small engine for, you need to clean the carburetor. What a lot of people will do is they get frustrated with them because they'll forget to drain the float bowl, or they don't know to drain the float bowl. That's this thing right here. It's called a float bowl because there's a float in it. They'll forget to drain it. You see all that powdery stuff coming out? Well, when you go to run it again, that powdery stuff will get into that main jet. Once it's in that main jet, then the engine's not going to run. So pretty much all you do to get this thing ready to be put up in storage, you take that screw out. Right here. Take this screw off, shut the fuel off, take this screw out. You're good to go. There we go. This sets the idle. Rum, 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 rum. That's pretty neato, like a crusty Cheeto. Okay, now to get the stud out. There we go. Here it comes. Yeah, this thing got rained in. No good. See if we can luck out with this exhaust. Trying to find the right wrench. It's not a 10. What will I say? 12. Yep. Oh my gosh, that actually worked. Da dun dun. Da dun dun. Do do. It's loose and jiggly. Ah, we got a nut here for the shielding. Ew. Kind of neat. All right, here comes the spark plug. This is going to tell us a lot. It's already telling me a lot. How angry this cylinder is. Now let's check it out. Yep, I think I know why it's seized up now. It was running good when it stopped though. Look at that. Look at the tip of that electrode. It's a good color. If it wasn't for the sludge. Sludge never looks good in a motor. Don't decorate your motor in sludge. Alright, let's get this gas tank off. We'll get this gas tank off and call this project done. for the night. Done for now. You know, when we were taking apart that Tecumseh, the only warning on it was about, you know, engine health issues, not stupidity issues. This engine is telling people not to run it indoors because running an engine indoors could kill you. If you're that dumb. Do you really need to be operating an engine? But what I really want done is to take all this extra stuff off. We're going to put a performance pipe on it at the very minimum. We're going to try to put a performance pipe, motorcycle style carburetor, and that'll be pretty much it, and get rid of the governor. Because who needs a motor? Who needs a governor on their motor? They just tell you how not to have fun. Ta-da! That's gone. Yeah, this jiggly thing, that's the governor. That's going to go. Okay, so I did lie. One more thing. We're going to do this before we go. We're going to drain the oil out of this. So it can sit there and drain all night. Pop the drain plug and then go home. Homeward bound, I wish I was. Wow, that all smells like gasoline. All right, y'all, that's a wrap.